CaptainNick here. I'm being lazy and just going to do the ×2 narration, so it'll be all squeaky and funny sounding, which apparently you like, but I don't really think I'm going to do it all that much. Anyways, I got a battle against Ama, or Phoebe Spike Jolin, I think is his YouTube name. Anyways, it's a good battle, so let's get started. He's using an OU team that's not standard sets, so it's really cool, and I'm bringing a bunch of NU guys, and it ended up being really fun. So he leads Aerodactyl, and I lead Skadoosh. I go for Hypnosis. I didn't really know what to expect, and he subbed up, which was pretty cool, and it's a special attacking Aerodactyl, but as you'll see, that did like just about nothing. So I get a Trick Room in so that I'll be faster, because Aerodactyl is crazy fast, and I switch out to Blastoise, and he goes for a Flamethrower, so not like I was really predicting that, but awesome prediction on my part, because he's all like, and I'm like, haha, not happening. So I get a Surf off, which breaks the sub, because Leonardo's cool and knows how to surf really well, and he surfs along to Surfing USA by the Beach Boys. Yeah, good song. So he switches out to Vaporeon to absorb the surf, which I kind of saw coming, and I kind of wanted to use Ice Beam, but it wouldn't have done anything anyways. So I kind of have to switch out, because I got nothing on Vaporeon. Oop. Alright, I'm going to stop playing with that. So I bring in Skadoosh to kind of do some, I don't know, stalling, I guess. I mean, I'm not even at less than half HP, so Flail's going to do pretty much nothing, and I don't have Endure, so he's just going to keep cursing up, and I'm going to have nothing. So yeah, I just go for a Hypnosis, puts him to sleep after 2 misses. So the 2 misses is going to make up for all the like lame hacks I get later, but I don't know, it just shows Skadoosh being awesome. So I get a Teeter Dance off, and I'm like wobbling all over the place, and go for a Flail. Does just about 1/16, so only with leftovers, it's probably a 24 hit KO. So he wakes up, gets hit by his own confusion. He's like, I will Waterfall on you, and then smacks himself in the face. I don't know how that works. I guess like trips or something. It's like, splat. I have no idea. But anyways, so yeah, basically Flail's not doing anything, and he's asleep or confused or something. And so yeah, this is just stalling, more stalling. Nothing's going on. I like the animation for Flail. He's just like, I'm not doing anything. Little teardrops come flying out everywhere. I get a crit, which was kind of useless, but it still did a fair amount. But yeah, Spinda is like sashed, and it's made to take a hit on the first turn, and live at 1 HP. And then I'm supposed to get like a Hypnosis off, and then set up Trick Room when they switch out, and then just go for a Flail then, because I'm supposed to be faster, or Teeter Dance or something like that. But unfortunately, that hardly ever happens. I almost always get taunted or something like that, which makes it really hard to use Skadoosh. But he's so cool. Like his little face thing is, he has like the red spots are right behind his spinning eyes, so it looks really cool. He has like a mask on. If you check out Ama's side of this battle, you'll see his face. It's really cool. I really like him. I can't use him because of taunts and all that gay stuff that's all over the place. Right, it's not really gay, but it is all over the place. So anyways, he snapped out of confusion, woke up, got Waterfall off, and he's at like what, +3 attack, +4, something like that. So now I bring in my shiny Electrode, who's so cool. I wish I could nickname him, but I can't. Got it in a trade. So I'm just going to sub down to a Lychee boost, because that's what this Electrode does, because it's adamant, and then it sparks all over the place and hits everything and good stuff like that. So yeah, sub and down. I actually helped Ama make this Vaporeon set, and it's actually really good. I don't know if it really needs 4 curses, but the moveset's fairly strong just by itself. And its attacks are Waterfall and Facade, which you'll see in a bit. Because Water and Normal has fairly good attacking coverage and stuff like that. So yeah, 1 more sub, and I think he curses on this last sub. Down to 1 HP. Got my little dinosaur out. I eat my berry. I'm like, nom 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 nom. Alright, that's gonna be like really fast. It's gonna be like nom 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 nom. There, maybe that'll show up better. Anyways, go for Spark, because that's the best physical stab I got, which does like a quarter, and he's at like +5 defense or something like that. And then I get some pair hacks in right off the bat, which is really helpful, because if I didn't, then I wouldn't be able to KO this Vaporeon, as you'll see. Dropping sparks like they're hot. So yeah, he goes for Facade, because it's got base 140 power, now that he's paralyzed. And I have a Melodic that's pretty much the same, except I run Burn Orb on it, which I ended up finding out was bad. So I put Toxic Orb on it, and it should work a bit better, but I should probably use that. But Melodic's too overused for my liking. So I explode and get a crit, and it takes him out, which was really cool. So Electrode had a pretty successful run, and so did Spinda, just being an annoying little bastard like he is. So he brings in Heatran, which is cool. It's a physical one. And I bring in Camerupt, and he goes for an Earthquake. Thanks to Solid Rock, it only does 1.5 times for super effective, so I'm able to live it and get a Rock Polish up, and he's Scarfed, and so he told me that as we were battling, and I was freaking out that I would be slower than him after the Rock Polish, because Camerupt, like, he hits just over 400 or just under, it's somewhere around there. So I thought I might be slower, but I do get an Earth Power off, and Stab times 4 damage. There's not a chance in hell that Heatran would survive that. But yeah, physical heat trend's pretty cool, except it doesn't take out camera ups. Yeah, so he brings in Machamp and goes for a vacuum wave. I believe his Machamp is life orbed, just so he doesn't, like, he could go with specs, but then it would lock him in. He likes the priority to finish stuff off, is what he said. So I just get a flamethrower in, which does a little over half, which is pretty cool. But that's already including life orb damage and stuff, but it's still a decent amount of damage. And vacuum wave takes me out. Boom, boom. And who do I bring in? Leonardo, because he'll take those special attacks really well. So I get a surf off. I don't know what he went for, probably a focus blast or something. We both were running just neutral, no investment speed, so I guess Blastoise is just faster than Machamp, which is kind of weird because Blastoise is a turtle and Machamp is a human. Anyway, so he brings in Sub-Leechy Jolteon, which seems a lot like my Electrode, but he has Flail and Thunderfang, I think. I don't know. So anyways, I just keep surfing. And he had made some comment about, like, trying to Life Orb stall me, and I'm like, haha, that doesn't work. Attacking a sub with Life Orb doesn't take recoil, so sucks for you. So yeah, he just keeps subbing up, and I'm pretty much just trying to take the sub out, because I got, what's-his-face with a priority move to come in. And I know that Leonardo's pretty much dead now, which is unfortunate, but really there is nothing else that I really need him for in this battle. Like, yeah. So it wasn't, like, heartbreaking to see him go down or anything. He was doomed to die. Yeah, so, yeah, Hitmonlee comes in, and he switches out. I thought he was going to attack, but I go for a Sucker Punch. And he brings in Cress, which kind of sucks because right now I have Hitmonlee and Armaldo out, and they're not going to be able to take this out. Especially with Kraken getting burned by the Psycho Shift, which I pretty much saw coming. And I didn't want Hitmonlee burned just yet. So now I'm just going to go for X-Scissor, because that's just, I was wanting to do damage to it. And yeah, so he brings Aerodactyl back in to resist the attack, but even with a burn, it still does a lot of damage. Like a quarter HP for not very effective and stuff. Yeah, so he goes for an Earth Power, which doesn't really do all that much, and I just get Stone Edge in, which will take him out. Which I guess is saying something about Armaldo's attack strength. Yeah, he's a beast. Even with a burn, dealing the damage. So he brings in Jolteon again, and he goes for a Flail. I'm not really sure why, because I resisted. Still did a lot of damage, but without the Leechy boost, I was able to take him out with X-Scissor. And yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty much dead now. Cress comes back in. I thought I might be faster, but ends up Cress is pretty fast, or just Armaldo's really freaking slow. So he dies to Psychic, and I'm basically just I have Hitmonlee. So this is down to 1-on-1, and I kind of figured he would try and Psychic me, like predicting that I'd just go for straight up attack. Yeah, crazy mind games and whatnot. So Sucker Punch does about half, which is pretty cool, and Psychic leaves me at 82 HP, which is awesome, because now I get to attack. And I think if I'd used Blaze Kick right there, I might have won this, because it would have been normal, I don't know, stab, close combat puts it at, what, 180 base power, take off half puts it at 90 for the not very effective. Blaze Kick I think is 95, I don't know, I think I should have used Blaze Kick, I don't know. Anyways, so he rests, which sucks for me, because I was like inches away from victory, and so if he had attacked, I would have been dead. If he had, I don't know, I pretty much had lost. Cress had me walled, but it was a really fun battle. I think I died the next turn. Yeah, Blaze Kick missed. That's my luck, but it probably, I don't know. Anyways, it was a lot of fun. Was really cool. Check out his channel, it's in the description. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. I will see you all later.